So what's going on, y'all? Listen, no intro video because guess what? I played the intro video, started talking, and we were not even live. So what's going on, guys? We are here for another episode of the Geekly Goods Roundup, guys. Sorry we weren't available last week. Last week just kind of ran into a lot of shenanigans with Denver Film Festival, but I will have an official stream scheduled soon. I want to thank you guys all so much for getting 10K onto the main account. Thank you so much, guys. We are continuing to build. And next goal, guys, listen, 20K is the goal. If we can get there by San Diego Comic-Con time, we'll be looking good, guys. So thank you so much for helping the community to grow. And again, be on the lookout. There will be a stream for the 10K celebration, Q&A. We're going to just kind of chat it up and have a casual stream. So thank you all so much for your contributions to the channel. We've got my cousin Braylon in the house. What's going on? Hey, what's up, Connor? Thank you so much for supporting the Cobra Kai videos, dude. We've got a lot going on with Cobra Kai this Friday. So definitely tune in because holy smokes, the new season, I can't say anything, but the new part is pretty badass so far. Man, what's going on, Jeremy? Thanks for pulling up to the stream, my friend. And without further ado, let me get my co-host in here as well. What's going on, Lo? How are you, man?
Good evening. Niners back in the win column. Your damn Broncos almost had it, man. That blocked kick, man. Somebody needs to beat the Chiefs, man. You guys had them.
I'd rather have lost like we did to the Ravens. Honestly, I would take that loss. At least we got clapped completely. This one, it's like, wow, we were this close. Like, I hate it. I hate this voodoo magic they're bringing with Taylor Swift, man. But thanks goodness we had the Denver Nuggets.
One field goal away. Just one field goal, man.
But your Niners today got that win.
Yes, we're above 500. Christian McCaffrey's back. Let's go, baby.
Hey, man, and your Warriors looking good, man.
Except, I don't know if you saw it. Cleveland spanked us the other night. But other than that, we're looking good.
Yeah, I feel it, man. We got spanked in our first game, Lo. Hell, the Nuggets started with the Thunder and just got showed up, man. But hey, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you need that knock in the head to come back.
Yeah, there's like 80 games? It's a long season.
So. Long season, man. We got ways to go. But other co-hosts, so good to have you back. It's been a little while. Eli, what's going on, Liliana? How are you?
I'm good. I have completed my pilgrimage across the South this week. Had a wonderful time with my mom this week for her birthday. But I am so happy to be back. Good Lord. That was a lot of driving.
Yeah, you did a lot of driving. About what? Yeah. How much total would you say? About 13, 14 hours? 15 hours?
Easy. 15 hours. At least throughout the week. But I gotta say, loved Nashville. I think Nashville was my favorite spot. I'm not gonna lie.
That is some serious driving. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're gonna get you in and out of here as well, guys. So we're gonna start with our first segment here. We're talking about some shows and movies from the week, guys. Let's talk first about Agatha All Along. Now, listen, we know the conclusion to this show was last week, and the conclusion to Penguin is this week. Totally understandable. I'm going to get caught up on the Penguin, guys, because I will admit I'm a couple episodes behind. But we will talk Agatha All Along because we haven't had the chance to talk about it. So, guys, Eli, we watched it together. Yeah. What a fun experience that was, guys. You can check out our reaction on the channel. But that was so much fun. I'm going to kick it to you first. What are your thoughts now when you've got some time to sit with it? You know,
it's been marinated.
But we've got some time to sit and let it simmer. How are we feeling?
I still feel as good and satisfied about it, surprisingly, like as I did when we reacted to it for the first time. And I've been rewatching so many clips of that finale and just the series in general because I love seeing people in my timeline picking it apart and seeing all these references and like, oh wow, like Jack Schaefer really thought of these details. And wow, the chemistry between like Agatha and Rio is so well plotted out. And the interview, I gotta listen to the whole interview, but there was a podcast interview with Jack Schaefer after the show. And a lot of people have been posting clips of that because she didn't expect for this relationship to blow up as it did. Yeah, she has some regrets actually because she wishes that she had done more. with these two characters, and she apologized. And even though it was still so wonderful what we got, but it's so nice to see a creator like really in tune with the fandom and that community, which has been like so nice. I haven't really like I think I've shielded myself on my algorithm from any toxicity because I've just seen nothing but really glowing reviews for this season. So I love to see it. Really love that ending. I love where the opportunities we have to go with her character and the story and her influence with Billy going forward in the MCU. And yeah, I can't go on enough about it. I think Aubrey Plaza and Catherine Hahn were phenomenal. Patty LuPone, phenomenal. It just everyone just so good. So I would watch it again. I honestly would binge WandaVision and Agatha all along again, like probably for Christmas. I think you're muted, Leo.
Oh no, I think it actually would be a good idea to go back and watch WandaVision first and then do
Sure.
this. Like that could be a really fun binge session.
Mhm.
Man, that time, man. That's a lot of time, y'all. But
It is.
low, let us
I would
know.
do it over time,
Yeah,
just little bits and pieces because
curious. We'll talk.
I love the mirroring we get between the 2 seasons in terms of the
Absolutely.
story.
Low, let us know, man. What you think? How'd you feel about that Agatha all along finale?
Oh man, you guys, we came full circle, and I know I didn't get to join you guys on your reaction, but like I loved this show. It really was well written and it was such a grand, spectacular journey. Love Joe Locke as Wiccan. I'm really excited to see more of him in the future. God, the details on his costume, his power set. To your point, Ile, I also want to do a marathon at some point, kind of take that WandaVision to Agatha All Along journey. And
Exactly.
I think it would mesh so well, like kind of comparing Wiccan's power set with his mom's, especially just seeing how powerful he is. It's just so interesting when you look at it from a larger perspective. And it actually made me feel better about Ralph Boner, who I hated the first time I saw WandaVision. And Agatha All Along made me appreciate Evan Peters' role more. So that was cool. And my bad. I was calling Patty LuPone Patty LaBelle the last time we talked about this. She
Sure.
was I know. I
And
don't
I
know.
didn't
My
even say
brain.
nothing. I'm sitting up there
Another
I know
legend.
listening.
Leo didn't say he waited until I was like done. I was like, dude, I said it
We'll
like
let
3
you
times.
dig that grave.
But yeah, my
Uh,
brain was not braining, but she was incredible. She was my favorite character in the series. Her episode kind of detailing her full journey, the time travel, like looping back and forth from her childhood to all her different visions in the future
Loved
of
being a witch.
oh my god, and her sacrifice and her taking out the seven. That was my favorite episode. And as much as I like the finale, I think my favorite thing about the whole thing is like it's kind of how I felt when we started it. I like that they kind of sympathize Agatha, but not to an extent where it completely eliminates her being a villain because she's still evil and
yeah,
she's still a wicked person. But we did kind of see more of like that sensitive side with her and her boy, and God, like that whole reveal of the ballad and knowing it was her son's song and just had me it had I was had allergies. I was having it was really dusty in my room during that episode. Lots of dust in my eyeballs. I was
Gotta get your air filters checked, low.
yeah,
I
yeah. What we doing?
I think there was something in the air. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
It tugged at the heartstrings, man. It tugged at the heartstrings. Anyways, a great show. Great show. I like
Great.
went there for a second. I was like, oh, I'm sad again. Great show. Loved it.
Great show, man. I mean, in addition to what you guys all said, all wonderfully said, by the way, man, I just think this should be the blueprint, man. Like, listen, all these shows, they got to be like sidebars, man. These got to feel like side quests. They cannot feel like a main. And I'll say for this show, like, yeah, it feels like a really strong, well told story, but it's a side quest. I don't feel like I need to have watched Agatha to understand anything else coming up. And I think that is going to benefit them with Ironheart. And I think they have a bit of a potential here. And I think this is where this is going. The Young Avengers is going to be a TV thing. And I think, Young Avengers, they want to have them all meet up. that'll be a TV thing. And I think that's a cool way to keep people roped into the TV side of things, because then you build a fan base for the TV side of stuff. But I really, really enjoyed this finale. I thought, I will say the one criticism I may have about the finale is I was like, okay, it kind of felt like episode 8 was the finale. And then we have episode 9, which kind of flashes back. And I was like, man, I
Like
might
an
have even taken
epilogue.
a switch of
Yeah,
it. Yeah. And then you had an
definitely an
epilogue,
epilogue.
and that was cool. But yeah, I was just like, kind of that 8, man, that one. And what's crazy is I felt the same way about WandaVision, how 8 was so good. And then not, or 7 or whatever, but not that it was bad. The ending was bad. It just, that penultimate one, man, something on another playing field. But guys, so good. And I hate to say bye to Agatha all along, y'all. I had a really good time, but we all enjoyed it. Weigh in down in the comments how you feel about Agatha all along. And we're going to talk about, or you two at least are going to talk about Heretic, which I'm really looking forward to this one. This is A24, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hugh Grant, lots of praise going around about him as well. Really excited to hear your take. Lo, as our resident horror expert, let us know, man. What did you think about this one? How did you feel?
Oh man. So I had a expectation going into the film, and I'm happy to say the film subverted my expectation in a very pleasant way. Like, it was not what I thought it was, but it was for the better. And the way that this unraveled for me, it just kept me guessing. And that's the kind of like thriller slash horror that I like. Like, obviously we don't want to watch a predictable film, right? So we took a lot of twists and turns, and there were some really good, tense, suspenseful moments. Nothing too it wasn't too jump scare heavy, which I appreciated, but there was a lot of vibes, a lot of atmosphere, really good set design, really, really good shot composition from the cinematographer. And man, Hugh Grant was cooking, man. He was doing really well. But shouts out to the girl leads as well. Sophie Thatcher, who I loved in Yellow Jackets. She was also in the Book of Boba Fett. Chloe East, I'm not familiar with her, but girl, I wasn't familiar with the game, but yeah, she was doing her thing too. Their eyes, their energy, their way they spoke when they were scared, I was with them. I was in their shoes. I was shaking with them like in certain moments. And yeah, it's a hell of a movie, man. Leo, I can't wait for you to see it. Very curious what you would think, man. I'm also curious what Eli has to say though too.
I am really right there with you, Lo. I was so pleasantly I didn't go in
Ooh.
thinking, a certain expectation. I didn't think it was gonna be, I don't know, maybe basic. I feel like one could easily expect a concept like this to be basic in execution. And just because of that A24 logo at the beginning, I'm like, I have a little bit of an expectation here for this to give me a little twist. And boy, did it. I really, really liked how they tackled this subject of having a crisis of faith. And I don't know, I don't want to spoil it, but I love one of the shots towards the end in the room where you get the shot of the diagram. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Delicious. It encapsulates the thesis of the film so perfectly. Aside from that other scene, but wow. Hugh Grant, of course, absolutely brilliant. I love how much eye acting is in this. Again, like you said, it's just you don't need to stumble on so much dialogue to over explain things with these girls as the protagonist. It was just so interesting to be there in their shoes, to be as tense and scared as they were without the use of, and this isn't downplaying, gore has its use, jump scares has their use, of course. But without you doing any of those bells and whistles and keeping it extremely focused on the human element of it and the realism, whoa, it's very, very different. I saw it with my mom who's also a horror freak, and she definitely was like, "This is extremely different and not what I expected." But still good. Still good in a way, and I like the conversation that it provokes and the paradoxical nature of it. I don't wanna get too much in it, but I like it. I give it a thumbs up. I really, really, really enjoyed it, and I think people should tune in.
By the
Awesome.
way, immense details, Leo. If you really have a keen eye from the second it starts, a lot of really good details, and there's a little bit of humor too. Like I was laughing, I was scared. It's a fun time, man.
Heretic. It sounds like a must see, huh? Sounds like I need to get on that one, man.
No, and it's crazy because I'm a little, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little cynical, but Hugh Grant would like start spitting some bars, and I'm like, work. That's you're speaking truth to power, sir. I can't believe I'm agreeing with the villain here, but yeah, buddy. It's good. It's really good. I just, again, the concept is very, very, very well, how do you say, like, well executed.
Ooh, okay. Well, hey, I need to get on it, y'all. I can't wait to check out Heretic, which that's in theaters now, right?
Just came out.
Okay.
And it also debuted at TIFF, I believe.
Okay, so debuted earlier at TIFF, came out this Friday. Guys, definitely let us know if you checked out Heretic. What did you think? I unfortunately was busy that day, but man, I definitely can't wait to check it out. Another A24 offering that hits. And I'm just going to have a quick word about The Brutalist. That was an A24 offering that missed. But I'm going to get into that one later this week, guys. But we've got some people came to the chat.
What's up,
our guy
G.
Kobe. Good to see you, man. Gold Searcher had a comment about Captain America Brave New World. The trailer was cool and better than the first. Still cautious about its quality due to details from the 2 test screenings, which I understand. I heard one test screening was awesome. And this was, I'm going to just tell y'all, give you a little insight. This was from somebody who saw it. So it's not, I know that there are conflicting reports, but from someone I had heard who had seen it, allegedly, they said it was pretty good. We'll see what ends up happening. But had another comment saying the Thunderbolts looks more promising in the Fantastic Four steps as well. Yeah, I can't wait to see some more about Fantastic Four because that little leaked SDCC clip was awesome, guys. But y'all, now we are going to move into the Roundup. And I'm so sorry, Lo, I don't have the video. I apologize, but we kind of got moved over to another StreamYard, y'all. So just be patient with us. And we got our guy Mike in here as well, coming in after the Penguin. Man, oh man, I can't wait to catch up. But we are.
Hey, by the way, I got like maybe 20-ish minutes into this final episode. Dude, a lot's happening. I'm not even halfway.
Lord.
A lot is happening.
I have a roller coaster that awaits me.
I cannot wait for that. All right, y'all. Let's talk about Venom Last Dance, Lo. What's it doing at the box office? Kind of holding up, huh?
Oh, it's about that time. Let's check that box office pulse. Venom The Last Dance, the Lethal Protector. We are Venom. It's holding down the top spot in its 3rd week, guys. 3rd week, 16.2 mil. The best Christmas pageant ever. I believe it's like a Christian film. Debuts at number 2 with 11.1 mil. A24's Heretic, which we just spoke about, also debuts really strong.
Let's go.
Just under that best Christmas pageant movie, 11 mil there, sliding in at number 3. Wild Robot hanging around 7th week, and Smile 2 at number 5 rounds out the top 5. This was actually a really healthy weekend. It's nice to see the double-digit millions from our top 3, Heretic and Venom Last Dance, respectively. We spoke about this last time, Leo. The Venom Last Dance is fun, but it's inconsequential in some ways, and
not so last, not so dance.
Yeah, not so last, not so dance, not so fantastic, but it's fun, and there's things that I liked, and there's a lot of things where I was just like, man, this is a movie. Sony going to Sony. Lots of interesting decisions were made for this film, but I will say, as you can see from the still, there's fun to be had, and I think fans of Venom will like it. Tom Hardy was just, no matter what, he's all in. Good or bad. I didn't like that Let There Be Carnage, but no matter what, Tom Hardy is committed. So you got to respect that, especially his portrayal of Eddie Brock he really makes it. Otherwise, these movies wouldn't even be watchable. So, but I think Heretic coming in at number 3 is really awesome. I think it probably could have done a lot better if it wasn't for that Christmas pageant movie that everybody went to see. But Ile, are you familiar with any with best Christmas pageant, and were you surprised in the top 5?
I think honestly, the only thing that surprised me is the one that I haven't heard of, which is that Christmas pageant. I don't know what
Oh, yeah.
Hallmark distribution happened here, but okay.
Believe it or not, it
Yeah.
was Lionsgate.
Really?
Yeah, I was
All
kind of
right.
surprised to see such a big studio taking that one.
I guess, but honestly, I had the same thought, Lo, with how healthy this is, and seeing so many films have legs. Like we got Smile 2 still hanging around in the top 5. We got Wild Robot still hanging around. And Venom, of course, in its third week. Like people are going back to the movies, and people are not there's not that opening weekend chaos anymore as much, let's say. Like there's not a huge drop off from the after the opening weekend as we were seeing, even as recent as earlier this year, to be honest. So this is, I feel like, a healthy fall season, which tends to be a little bit slower at the box office. So yeah, this is nice to see. I like it, and this is a good
Yeah.
offering.
And also, just outside the top 5 is Conclave at 6 and Honora at 7. So you
Ooh,
love
I
to
gotta
see the
watch that
indie
one.
films. You love this. Oh my God, Honora has my heart.
Dude, it
Awesome.
finally came out in Puerto Rico this weekend, so I'm watching
Oh
it.
my God. I'm telling everybody right now, y'all go see Honora. It is one of my favorite films of the year, instantly in my top 5.
I still haven't
Mikey
seen it.
Madison is a freaking rock star, you guys. I love her so much. But yeah, you love to see people coming to the theaters for these smaller independent films. It's awesome, and especially the horror films. I think Heretic and Smile 2 will continue to do well as the fall progresses. But Leo, any surprises here? I mean, Venom's holding strong, man.
Yeah, here's a look at the numbers there. Yep, Venom holding up strong. What's weird is it's performing well overseas. Like it's being held up by the worldwide crowd,
Yeah.
which is so interesting to see. But Venom, the thing it really did the best was really build that fan base. And yeah, some people in the US are tired, but like the people
That's
around
very
the world
Fast
are
and the
coming out.
Furious of them. I'm not gonna
I am
lie.
I am one of those tired people, but I still went to see it.
Yeah, and I just had to see it, you know what I mean? I'm like, I gotta for the channel, but
Same.
at the same time, there's a little curiosity for me too, Lo, where it's like I want to see, will this one deliver? And for me, it wasn't so bad. I actually was
Yeah.
like, I was entertained. I
Yeah.
think it's the best of the 3, but yeah, it's all right.
Hey, if you know, you know, but I was here for Christmas Tree. I needed more Christmas Tree. I think she was Lasher.
Yep, Lasher.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was awesome, man.
That was awesome.
I think all the stuff with the symbiotes, they should have added more. Like it just kind of came together later in there, but I'm diving into way spoiler territory.
Sony going to Sony, bro.
Right?
Them
Sony's.
budget
Here the best Christmas pageant, I agree with you, Eli. Everything else seems to line up. The best Christmas pageant ever. It just must have
to look for
really appealed to a niche audience. Like it's one of those where we're seeing these examples where there's these movies kind of running off at the box office, and it's because of their niche appeal to really appeal to a certain audience. And this is just another example. That best Christmas pageant ever, just what's good for that audience.
Judy Greer.
Yeah.
Household name.
Household
Yeah,
name.
but if you watch the trailer, Eli, it does feel like a Hallmark movie, and
No, for sure.
It's very heavy-handed with its message. So
Let me say though, that Hallmark crowd, I don't put it against
they show up.
Show up. Yeah, I was like, I don't
show out.
I could see it, like them just showing up, showing out. That's probably what Lionsgate was thinking, getting this one. But I'm curious, will it have any legs? Will it stick around? I don't know. And then the rest, yeah, everything else kind of looks about the same. I will say, nice to see Smile 2 hang around. The Wild Robot, man, that for some reason though, it still feels low. Like I guess I just expected it to just run off and do amazing numbers, but like it still did great. Don't get me wrong, it's doing amazing.
Yeah.
I saw more of closer to Inside Out 2. I guess it just was poorly timed release as well.
Or, even in comparison to Elemental, that had a very long-legged release.
It did.
And made a lot more money, though. I think Elemental did a lot better, right? So
Yeah. Like
yeah,
400, 500 million?
Yeah, somewhere in that range, like 400 or 500. But yeah, I mean, everything else, no surprise. Glad to see the box office numbers doing well.
G. Colby's calling you out, brother.
Man,
Hey,
you want to see
it
some
gets
serious crying?
I think it got a call.
Serious allergies.
Yes, very allergy.
That bro, that ending had me. Oh my god, they're hooking! Like I just was like, I'm hooked.
Just racking themselves. I still got.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to watch it again. It's so wholesome. It's so
wholesome, but brace yourself.
I'm ready. With a box of tissue.
But yeah, you love to see people coming back to the movies, and we'll see if Venom can hold on. I don't know what's coming out next week, but
yeah, fingers crossed.
All right. From one superhero to another, the brand new Captain America Brave New World trailer revealed a lot more Red Hulk. As you can see, Harrison Ford in his full angry form. Do we have the trailer to pull up?
We do, actually.
Here we go.
All right, guys, let's check out the Captain America Brave New World trailer.
You asked for me. Here I am.
You want to help me?
Is there anything you remember?
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Thaddeus Ross.
Whatever this is, Cap, be careful.
What do we know?
There were 5 shooters. This was a coordinated terrorist attack, sir.
I was a wartime general. Now I'm a wartime president.
Your inner circle's been compromised. Let me fix it.
Watch yourself. You're not Steve Rogers.
You're right.
Had to drop that damn line.
Let's go.
Wait for it.
Let's go, Cap.
Yes.
We're on the brink of war. We can't trust anyone.
Such a great shot.
I love the style of this trailer.
Captain America. You ever ask yourself who's playing who?
Uh-oh.
Someone's been pulling the strings on everything.
You're under arrest. I don't want a variable out there that I can't control.
Stop!
Captain America caught without his wings.
You like to play dress up and blindly execute the state's orders.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
What if this is a trap? You don't even know what this is.
Red.
Let's go, baby. Red Hulk looking amazing.
You want me? Come and get me!
Oh.
You better work, bitch.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, y'all. That was looking good, ain't it? Woo.
Oh yeah. Look at him.
Hulk looks
Look
awesome.
at
Big
him.
improvement. Big ol' improvement.
That
This
looks
is
awesome.
insinuating style.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the tone of the trailer.
Absolutely.
The music. I'm here for it. So we'll see.
Trying to
Well, I
give
think we're-
Jason Bourne a little bit, and that's the kind of flavor Captain America movies need. And that's what I feel made Winter Soldier like such a good entry in the MCU. Like it needs to feel like a thriller.
Yes.
Like it's still a superhero movie, but it needs, I feel it's that flavor.
I'm with that because I think that these need to tonally feel different. These movies got to feel singular,
100%.
got to feel
100%.
yeah, they got to feel self-contained. They got to have their own tones and twists. And yeah, this getting back into that espionage like feel. By the way, the look of the movie is great. I love this color palette.
It looks more polished.
It looks a lot more polished. It has that tone and style and look of a secret agent film of like a Jason Bourne. That was a perfect comparison. It just looks awesome. And man, this looks the Red Hulk looks awesome. They let that one cook, man.
It popped off.
Yeah, you got the little gray, little bit of the gray on the side of his head, like the good details.
I also enjoy the insinuation that they're being like infected with gamma rays. Like this may not be on purpose. I don't know. Little mystery there. I see you.
You know what else too is
I really like it.
People give Harrison a lot of shit, like as if like he only does stuff like this for a check, and it doesn't feel like he's phoning it in. Like it feels like
and it's okay if he is, because you know what? He still delivers.
No, well, what I mean is like it doesn't feel like it, at least from the trailer. It feels like he's really in this, so I'm excited for that.
You wanted the excuse to just scream at a screen. Why not?
Why not?
He's so unserious. I love that about him.
Yeah, I just think that it looks so awesome. Yeah, like you guys said, Harrison, great addition to the cast. We got Jacoby Peters, and Harrison was sick of y'all asking him Star Wars questions. Now he's hot. He's red. And I understand his cautiousness about this one. I think this one, out of all of them, has like the biggest potential to miss. Because I think, I don't know, at least from Thunderbolts, what I saw, I was like, that looks like a Marvel Suicide Squad. Looks awesome. And then the Fantastic Four, we haven't really seen much, but from what we have seen, it seems like it's gonna really cook. So we've got Thunderbolts up next. Welcome in, Fatal J. What's going on, man? Thanks for pulling up to the stream. Good to see you. Let's go ahead and really quick get to our next one, Lo. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
So
I believe so. All of this was happening at D23 Brazil, right? They were releasing this footage.
Yep.
Okay. So Marvel also released a new sneak peek, an extended look at Thunderbolts.
And I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer about this one. This is a lot, so I understand if you don't want to stick around and watch this whole special look, but this pulled up for you guys. Really enjoyed this one. You can find the reactions to both of those things on the channel. But let me go ahead and get this shared, and we'll get started. All right, guys. Here is Marvel Studios Thunderbolts special look.
Oh, America's so big. You ever drive through Oklahoma? It's so flat.
That was me. That was me on vacation.
I love David Harbour.
Come on, baby.
Okay, a bit faster, please.
Lexi. Okay, don't worry. Engaging defensive measures.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Got it. My pony.
Pony?
That's my wife.
She's just neat.
Hey, get in line.
Just neat.
Oh shit!
And that's my husband.
Why is Buggy giving Terminator right now?
Because he should.
Terminator vibes right now. What? The shotgun! Let's go.
C2 and all.
With the shades and shit.
Sir, this is my high school crush. Hello?
That's not good.
Let's go.
How crazy is it to think of all the monumental fights that happened exactly here where you're standing? I mean, the place wasn't cheap, but it's got good optics. Look at you. You are all so adorable.
Eat shit, Valentina.
Make up your mind.
Girl.
The assignment is... Oh, wait, hang on. Assignment is complete.
What kind of super serum did you get?
I don't know, regular. Hydra.
Hydra. Oh, fancy.
Who is this old Santa?
The Red Guardian.
What?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops. Contract kills.
And you, former Red Room assassin. God only knows the blood on your hands.
Pretty ludicrous coming from the dime store Captain America.
I'll have you know, I was actually the official Captain America, so.
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
It's getting so tense in here.
Century
Who are you?
Man.
I'm Bob.
We're just bursting.
Like the actor, he looks so familiar.
Purpose.
Oh, yeah, it's Bill Pullman's son, right?
So you can either do something about it now or live with it forever.
So what, do we all just punch and shoot?
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
Thank God.
The Thunderbolts. It's a cool name.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Right, what we think?
That looks fun.
Doesn't
It's like
it?
a fun time. It has
I had a lot of
potential.
reservations, especially about the team, but like I think what makes it is the individual personalities. Like, sure, they're all assassins and they're all super soldiers, but the individual personalities, like for example, David Harbour is having the time of his life.
Yes.
And Yelena's gonna eat, Bucky's gonna do his thing. So I'm here for it. And I think honestly, I actually really like Ghost, even though I didn't care for her characterization in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So it'll be kind of cool to see a different side of her. So
And Ghost is like the only one with powers, so they're gonna definitely need her.
oh
Actually,
yeah.
Bucky,
And her power set's awesome.
yeah, like she can phase and stuff, so that's gonna be cool to have because the rest of them are just super soldiers. I mean, really. But Eli, what you think? I understand that there was reservations at first too, but how do
Yeah.
you feel after this trailer?
This feels a lot more focused and in tune to like what the strengths of this team up could be. And I think what's going to carry this is going to be Elena and it's going to be Bucky. I think it's going to bring back a lot of nostalgia for that, Winter Soldier era. But I think in a healthy way, not so much like a nostalgia machine, but like it's going to bring those fans back. And I am a super huge fan of that era of the MCU. So definitely it's piquing my interest a lot more now. I think with this sneak peek and the Brave New World trailer, they've really, really improved I think with the hook on these movies. It actually gets people's, ears perking up. So I think the marketing team really just actually, cooked with this one and said, let's do something a little bit more, not necessarily niche, but with a more clear strategy in mind. So I appreciate that.
It looks like it's gonna have like just its own vibe going on from different from the rest of the MCU, just like Captain America 4. Like Captain America 4, we saw complete tonal differences here. I mean, it's like, yeah, Captain America 4 is serious. It's about that agent life. This one, it's like they're having fun. Like there's some misfits, some people who've done some bad things.
It feels badass though. Like it's fun, but it's still badass. I like the balance.
Still got that grit. Still got that really cool feel. I really like this one. How this one looks a lot.
Also, like the set pieces and the choreography is solid. Like the action looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. And honestly, after this
choreography is king.
Yeah, after this special look, I'm feeling really good about this one.
And to Eli's point, it's like I feel like they're bringing us down to earth. Like with both Brave New World and Thunderbolts, like we're getting away from some of the fantastical outer space stuff. We're back on Earth, and we're back kind of getting in the nitty gritty of the superhero world. So
100%, and I like it. are they Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad? I don't know. I feel like that's just the easiest comparison, but I feel like it's going to make an effort to differentiate itself or not. Who knows? This is all speculation.
Yeah, who knows? There was also another question from John Elite who says, by the way, hey, John Elite, says, is the asterisk in the title supposed to mean anything? I heard it apparently is like a sun and a century, but then it's also bullets. So that I don't know if that makes any sort of sense. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it has.
I could have sworn it was a century thing. That's what I thought.
That's what I thought. I mean, I heard
Doesn't
it.
A-Team have like that asterisk? There's like no, it's not A-Team. I feel like there's another kind of like war guys soldier movie that does that. Is it MASH? It's MASH. MASH does that.
Yep.
So that it looks like oh my god, I think it looks like a dog tag. It could be that. Again, speculating.
Kevin Davis said Marvel Studios change it up and people don't like change it all. I think they're kind of shifting the opposite way, actually, I would say, because like phase 4 was like the change, the different stuff. And now they're kind of moving back to what's the norm with Marvel. Winter Soldier like movie, Suicide Squad like movie, which I mean the David Ayer Suicide Squad went gangbusters. So I just think they're shifting back to a little more comfortability.
Love your vocabulary.
that David Ayer one was that was a movie.
He caught such a nasty stray right there.
No, it went gangbusters in the box office.
Oh, that's so good.
It did. It was like
I know. I believe you. It was just the use of gangbusters.
Yeah, I went there.
It's good. It's good. No, I love it. I've got the giggles. Oh man, yeah, I love how this looks. Oh man.
But we also got a first look at Avatar.
Yes, we do. So also at D23 Brazil, we got some brand new concept art for Avatar: Fire and Ash, the next installment of the Avatar franchise, James Cameron's billion-dollar franchise. I, for one, was a big fan of The Way of Water. I also really enjoyed the first film. I know a lot of people like to make fun of these movies, but everybody keeps coming out to see them. It's an event picture. Each film is made over $1 billion, and it is a technical marvel no matter what side of the spectrum you are and whether or not you like these films. But I think there is entertainment and value to be had, and I think The Way of Water especially surprised me with some of its heart, with the whales and seeing Sam's family. Sam Worthington, what's his name in the movie? See, I don't even know his name, but Jake Sully. Sorry, Jake. When I said Sam, I was thinking of the actor. Anyway,
yeah, Sam Worthington. Yeah, it's fine. Sam.
Yeah, Jake Sully. Yes. But yeah, let's take a look at some of these concept arts. I think this one here is just a look at one of the new villages we'll be visiting, because obviously Pandora is a vast planet. We've only seen like tiny microcosms of what the planet is. So we're gonna kind of dive deeper, and I think we're gonna meet more. What do you call it? Na'vi. More Na'vi. There's different tribes and different villages. So I think we're gonna see some new Na'vi.
You think
this one? Oh my god! You gotta love the bioluminescent vibes that these films give off. This one looks wild. It's kind of like a cool underwater like village. It looks like. And also chip in, guys, if you guys want to like chat about each still if you want.
I've seen new creatures.
Yeah, that one
seen
looks
a
great.
lot of angular, influence in the design. It's giving Fire Nation.
I'm telling you. Tell me why I was about to say it looks like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I see you. I see you, Camarón.
I see you, Jim. We see you.
He's like secretly implementing the airbender.
Not so secret anymore.
Like, hold on, man.
Hey, to be honest though, what's her name? Kiri? When she was like kind of doing the AWA thing, I was like, is she airbending right now? Is she bending right now?
Okay, so I am of the genuine, call me a Reddit conspiracy theorist. I am of the genuine belief that Avatar: The Last Airbender has influenced how James Cameron executes the exploration of different elements through these tribes, these Na'vi tribes. but that's just a theory. But it's too coincidental to ignore.
This one's fun, guys. So we're going back to the Hallelujah Mountains, but it looks like a jellyfish ship. I don't know how else to say it. It's like,
Interesting.
Right?
yeah, and it's funny because like James
Air
Cameron's obsessed.
balloon.
He's a James Cameron's obsessed with the ocean, and I kind of like how some of the ocean stuff looks interesting when you take it out of the water, and I think that's kind of like what's happening here. But it's beautiful. It just looks so cool.
I love how flowy it is.
Yeah.
This is very fun.
And then here's some more of
there it
those.
is.
Yeah. Look, that's the
Leo!
money shot.
Come on, fam. Come on, man. That's Fire Nation all day long.
911. FBI, I would like to report theft.
Dial them up because this is a straight rip. I'm like, man, this is straight up theft right here. Thievery.
Someone's been tracing.
It looks good.
It does. It does. But this is so silly to not think about Avatar: The Last Airbender and the airships.
Right.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I hear you.
They look great.
I can see Toph like ripping the ship apart. Yeah, I see it.
Hello.
I see it. Looks like my
Goodness
mom's in the
gracious.
chat.
Hi. Hi,
Hi, Mom.
Little wave. To
Hey,
Mom. Love that.
welcome.
Love you, Mom. But yeah,
This is
guys, like I said, I feel like I'm definitely an Avatar defender. But I will be seated.
It's still fun. It's still very. I like
Visually beautiful. It's an
visually
experience.
exactly. I like the fins.
But am I gonna
Are
watch
these
that
supposed
wrong?
to be from the Air Tribe still?
No, this looks like the Fire Nation balloon.
Is it still the
you
Fire
mean from
Nation?
the-
Oh,
from-
I know
from
they
the-
do, but I'm trying to stay within James Cameron.
Cameroon.
Macaron.
Macaron.
Oh
Little Jimmy
man.
Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
I'm
interesting, though.
excited. I'm excited. I think they're filming, aren't they, Leo?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
already in production?
Yeah, they are in
I think
production.
they're in post for this, aren't they?
Yeah, because
This looks
it's
pretty
releasing. Isn't
Okay.
it releasing next year? December?
Yeah, this is next December.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So yeah, they are.
Oh,
yeah,
we're
they are
getting a
in-
Super Bowl trailer for sure.
Yeah, J. Colby, do you happen to know? Are they in pre or post? I know James said something during D23, but I can't remember quite what. But yeah, this is definitely getting a Super Bowl trailer. Fantastic Four getting a Super Bowl trailer.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, 2025 is
19th,
loaded, y'all.
2025. Wow.
I got a hot prediction here. I think Fantastic Four, they wait to debut the trailer at Super Bowl. I think they're gonna wait.
I think that
Makes
would be
sense.
ideal.
Yeah,
And I
they
think
did
it's
that
a
with
good- it's a
Get
good
to
Deadpool.
spot for it.
keep the tension, the tease, and the protagonism.
Exactly.
And also, like, just in reference to, or not in reference, like in proximity to July, it's like it gets you hyped, and it's just right around the corner. So
Exactly. I don't know. I don't remember if Guardians ever did that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe not. I don't recall. But it would have made sense for their strategy. But yeah. I like this. I like this a lot though. Like
This looks good.
you know, jokes aside, I do love creature design.
and we got
And-
more whales, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. But these whales,
I
they
love
got little
whales.
horns. They're
Yeah.
kind of, you know, they're kind of goth. I like it. Hey.
I had a comment here from Kevin Davis who says Angelina Jolie is the front runner right now to win Best Actress. Well, I have
Really?
been checking Gold Derby now, Kevin, and actually the front runner is Mikey Madison. But I will say I wouldn't be surprised if she crept up. Now she is in the top 3, I want to say. Yeah, she's definitely in the top 5. I think she's number 3 though.
I was
Behind.
gonna say, isn't that Pablo Larraín doing his biopic thing again? Because he
Yeah.
did Jackie and he did Spencer.
Spencer.
But they're
Hey, I
good.
love him. Right. I was like,
No,
I
no, he's
love
great.
it.
Hey, he's great. I'm just saying he has a
That's
a
a
thing.
tussle.
Yeah, and I will say, Kristen Stewart didn't even get nominated. So.
Hey,
She did.
that was egregious.
Oh, she did.
She was phenomenal.
nominated.
No, she didn't win
nominated?
though.
Didn't win.
She didn't.
Wait,
thought-
am I misremembering? She did
I
get it. Was like a huge surprise too. Hold
Yeah.
on, Oscar.
I thought she should have won. Like Kristen Stewart was
for sure.
incredible.
Yeah, she was nominated for Best Actress. She did
Okay,
get the
okay.
nomination,
She didn't
and it was
win.
a surprise.
That
Like it
was a
was, some
disappointment.
that was definitely a nomination that a lot of people
Yeah.
were hoping for, and like weren't gonna be surprised if she didn't get it. But it was a very pleasant surprise when she did. She didn't get it though. I don't remember who beat her, but damn,
That
she ate.
year, I'm looking right now. That year was Jessica Chastain for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Yeah, what a dumb
Yeah,
choice.
that was a dumb year. That was. I didn't even finish Eyes of Tammy Faye. I thought it was tacky.
Listen, I liked Penelope Cruz in Parallel Mothers, but the second half of that movie just, I don't know. I think the second half of Parallel Mothers was kind of weak.
I think Pedro Almodovar is to me a little hit and miss sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't
It's a
really
little-
love.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen anything like recent, let's say, of his that I've like been on board with per se.
And then the other one was nominated was Nicole Kidman for that Being the Ricardos. Ugh, that movie.
Oh my god, that was a terrible year. I'm getting flashbacks.
Horrible.
War flashbacks. I saw Being the Ricardos, hated it too. Oh my
Look,
god.
I was like, Javier
Bad.
Bardem is terrible in this movie. I'm sorry, Nicole Kidman was given Lucille Ball Halloween costume look.
Jinx Monsoon does a better Judy Garland
Way better. I was like,
impersonation.
"Ooh."
Like Jesus Christ.
Oh, hot take. I actually liked what's her name in Judy. Well, she won. She won the
Renee Zellweger. Yeah.
I liked her. A lot of people were like, "Oh, didn't like that one." I was like, "Hold on." I thought she was great.
Michelle Williams and the Fablemans.
Well, and that's where we go ahead and start wrapping up, y'all. Guys, let's go around the horn. Let people know where they can find you and what you got coming up. Starting with you, Elaine. What you got coming up?
Oh my gosh. You can find me at Captain Melendez. I almost said Captain America. At Captain Melendez on Twitter, Letterboxd, and Instagram. And you can also find me at Puerto Rico Critics, at PR Critics on Twitter and Instagram. The Puerto Rico Critics Association now has a podcast. So definitely go check it out. It is a Spanish language podcast, but I really, really love what our team is doing over there. And our fantastic critics have recently covered the New York Film Festival. And I think they just released this week. I was on vacation, so I'm getting back in tune with everything, but they just dropped their latest coverage for that festival. So definitely go and check it out on Spotify.
Awesome. Definitely be sure to go check that out over on Spotify, guys. And Lo, where can the people find you and what you got coming up?
You can follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd at Marcellus Durden. I'm a proud editor, critic, and reviewer for the Cinema Spot. Follow us on all socials at the Cinema Spot. And check out our awesome film and TV reviews on thecinemaspot.com. Right now, we have a review for Venom: The Last Dance, Smile 2, and Hellboy: The Crooked Man. So check it out, cinemaspot.com.
Cinemaspot.com, guys. Be sure to check them out. And then here on the channel, got a lot coming up, guys. Arcane Season 2, Act 2 is dropping this Saturday. So we got that. And y'all already know what time it is, Friday. Y'all already know what time it is. It is Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 2, y'all. And we got some juicy stuff to get into. Listen, haven't watched too much of it, but I had my man Connor in here earlier, guys. We are hyping up for the next season or next part of Cobra Kai Season 6. And then also, Denver Film Festival just had its run from November 1st to 10th. So I will be dropping reviews for the movies I've seen. I checked out Elevation with Anthony Mackie, and I also checked out various other films, ending with The Brutalist. A24 was not a big fan of the second half of that movie, but again, I will dive into it in further detail in the review. Guys, come on back, same time, same place, same channel, Geekly Goods. Let us know, y'all, what you thought about the conversation in the stream, and y'all, we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods. And we are